Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story for July 2020. And this is specially for you coming from Gemini. All right, before I begin, here's my email address. And if you would like to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years, and this will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all, and how to reach that supernatural energy within you, and a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. Now, the first 15 days of July for you, you coming from Gemini, are going to be very difficult in the area of romance and marriage areas. There are planets that will make you sometimes feel intimidated and feel inferior. There are some planets that will make you arrogant. There are some planets will be making you very unsure. So all that can happen. Now, if you find a new romance in the first 15 days of July, be very careful of this person. This person is very changeable and very dominating and can be very arrogant. So don't run into the arms of this person too fast. Do some research first in the first 15 days of July. If you have an ongoing romance already, you'll have to work very hard keeping that happy. Because again, the patterns of domination and arrogance are there. Make sure that's not coming from you since you are listening to me. Try to be flexible, try to be negotiable. That would help your relationship with your ongoing romance much, much more. That romance partner, you have to check behind the love history of this partner. Do some research on that. If you happen to be married, then things are going to be very touchy in the sense that don't bring up issues of who is going to decide what and who is not going to decide what. Try to be flexible and negotiable. Try to let your marriage partner take charge. You will see the harmony of your marriage wonderful in the first 15 days. That's all you need to do. Once you show resistance, once you show arrogance, once you show stubbornness, the problems will start to happen. So give in completely and you'll have a wonderful first 15 days of July. Let's go to your last 16 days of July. And how are they? They are not good at all. They are even worse. So now be careful if you find a new romance in the last 16 days of July. This person again would be very difficult in the sense of being very arrogant, very stubborn, very dominating, and with a deceptive kind of attitude, a secretive type of a person. So if you find this person attractive, do some research first in the last 16 days of July. If you meet this person, do some research first. Don't run into the arms of this person. It's not going to last very long. Your ongoing romance is going to have trouble. Trouble where partnership areas, the language of partnership is very weak. So increase the language of partnership. Try to give way to your existing romance partner. Try to be a person who is as flexible as possible. And as long as you can do that, you will keep some peace. But once you show resistance, then there will be arguments and there will be erraticness in your existing romance. Regarding your marriage, be careful. The marriage can be really strained. I won't say to breaking point, but to be strained. You may separate in the way that you may not talk to each other. So you be careful with the language you use. Since it's you listening to me, you be flexible and you don't demand that things should go your way. That way you will take off the steam which is boiling, and therefore you'll be able to handle your last 16 days in marriage much, much better. That's the way to do it. Give in and be clever, and it's only for 16 days of July after all, and you'll have that peace of mind. Now I'm going to give you some personal news. Your lucky ages for you coming from Gemini. If you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77 or 86 or even 95, you're going to be one very lucky person in the area of romance and marriage areas. You will have everything going for you because these ages are perfectly poised in the month of July to help you overcome difficulties in the area of love and marriage. Energies will come for you. In the area of colors. When you wear white, you become very, very lucky. So wear plenty of white. I'm repeating this because that is very unstable. So wear plenty of white and you will see that good luck comes for you. Regarding directions, I like you to favor northeast. Favor northeast as much as you can when discussing areas of love and romance and marriage situations. Your lucky days will be Wednesdays. Do some things important on Wednesdays. There is a zodiac sign that may trouble you in the month of July, and that person will come from Scorpio. So, if your marriage partner or your ongoing romance partner or the romance you find partner is from Scorpio, you'll have to be very careful. You'll have to treat this person very gently because very quickly hackles will rise and differences will appear. So, if you're attracted to somebody from Scorpio, think twice about it. You can form an attachment to somebody from Pisces. Somebody from Pisces will especially be kind to you and give you good luck. You will be attracted to somebody from Pisces. And so you may want to pursue that path with somebody from Pisces. Well, that's what I have to tell you. Now about your 90-minute session. This 90-minute session is to get your next 9 years fully under your control and will depend on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. With all that information, I'll be able to have this 90-minute session with you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And I'll show you how to reach and connect to the supernatural energy that you have within you. I will do all that so that you can be a very special person in any area of your life and find that wonderment of love and romance definitely as stable as you can. All that will be given to you. So I'm going to show you my email once more. Here it is. So send me that email and get a new path to find success in all areas of your life for your next 9 years. That's what I'll do for you. Until we meet one day, until I hear from you one day, I wish you a good month of July. Thank you and goodbye.